Sean Kelly here with RWM Home Loans. Hope you're doing great. I want to talk to you about first-time home buyer programs, specifically a San Diego City program that's available now. The biggest problem with most of these programs is they're really set up to help people that make 80 to 100% of area median income. And the problem with that is if you only make 80% of area median income, so for say a family of two, that's only going to be about like $60,000. You're not going to be able to afford a house. It just, the numbers don't work here in San Diego. Maybe somewhere else, but certainly not in San Diego. What's good about this program, and it just launched, is it allows people up to 150% of area median income to take advantage of a grant of $10,000 plus a $40,000 second trust deed. So the combination of that is $50,000 to help you get into a property. Really good program. So let me give you a concrete example. If you're a family of two and you make $143,000, you would be eligible for this grant. If it's a family of three, it goes up to $163,000. And how the grant actually works is that they'll give you $40,000, that's a second that goes toward the down payment, and then $10,000, which you get completely free as long as you live in the property for 3 years, and that can go towards your closing cost. And you have to be a first-time buyer, and that's defined as no home ownership in the last 3 years. So you can't have owned like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. The other criteria here is that you can't have a lot of assets. So before the close of the transaction, you can't have more than about $80,000, and then after the close of the transaction, you can't hold more than about $50,000. Now that does not include 401ks. It's just cash liquid assets. So anyway, great program. And let me give you a concrete example too of what that looks like. You could buy a condo or a single family house up to about $750,000 plus or minus, depending upon a couple factors, maybe $800,000. And that is pretty much in the low end of a single family house in the city of San Diego, but there are a few out there. But really it opens up condos and attached townhouses, because there's a lot of product that falls under that criteria, so for the attached and the condo market. The other thing that's very important, right now in the city of San Diego, the condo market's really slowed down. I mean, there are multiple cases where we're seeing condos having no offers on them at all within 30 or 60 days of listing and having to drop pricing. So there's really an opportunity here if you're a first-time buyer and you make less than $140,000 or so if you're married, to get into a condo and be able to afford it and have basically the city help you out. The one last caveat I will tell you is that the funding on this is limited. There's not a ton of it right now. There's supposedly more funding coming in. In order to take advantage of this program, you actually have to have a property in escrow. So it's not something that's going to be for everybody, but for you people out there that are kind of struggling with home ownership, this is a viable alternative to get into the house and have some subsidies. So if you need to know more about this particular program or other first-time programs that are available out there, reach out, give us a call. We really know what we're doing with this, and let's go buy some housing. Take care.